Yo, yo, yo. It's that time again. Once again, you done tapped in with your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard. Unity. This next video, we're going to do a reaction video from one of my other favorite podcasters slash vloggers. His name is Poetic Flakko. He works over there with Adam 22 at No Jumper. Got his own little thing going on and is eating very good. Anyways, this video is going to be about Adam 22 and one of his former co-hosts, Munchie B, getting into it and all the drama that ensues. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing popping real quick. Let's try that. All right, share the screen so y'all can see what's going on. Oh yeah, are we in there? We are in there. Let's see what this is right here. I think I'm gonna do picture in picture for this one. Let that thing shine. All right, let's go here. All righty, there goes Flakko. Got this one lined up over here. All right, let's go.
One of the co-hosts of Adam 22's podcast he does every Tuesday on No Jumper has officially announced that he has quit the podcast on No Jumper, listing Adam as the primary reason why he's quitting. Now, while on the way out, he also mentioned some employees that he didn't really agree with, that he has a problem with. He will call them haters. Those employees will respond back. It's all a big mess right now. One of the primary reasons his co-host Munchie B is quitting No Jumper is he feels like his reputation is being harmed by being on No Jumper, especially at the altercation he had with Adam on the Tuesday show. So Munchie got really drunk. That led to a screaming.
I don't know if any of y'all actually watch No Jumper or whatever. I catch it from time to time, but I saw this episode and it was pretty wild. Adam, no, I don't know, man. It's just there's always this underlying tone where it's like, yeah, he be around a lot of black people, but he still got that on him. You know what I mean? I don't know, but let's continue.
Match between him and Adam, which led to this awkward instance where Adam kicked his chair to get him away from him.
It's my podcast, and why the fuck would I keep inviting you on when you're at drunk? But that's not the topic at hand. The topic at hand is why you keep getting so drunk on the podcast and holding the podcast back. Did you
hold up? So you could say retard on your thing, but you can't say SA. You can't say the P word. There's a lot of things that you just can't say. But I didn't know that you could say retard and they let it ride. All right, anyways.
You hear when I read like 24 donations from people that were complaining about you being so drunk? I dare you to watch this episode back. If you can watch this episode back and tell me that you don't think that this has been embarrassing.
Why did Adam just say if you can watch this back? Munchie B is blind, so he can't watch shit. You know what I mean? Adam's an asshole.
Then you're high on meth because you got.
All right, hold on.
Stop doing this. You're not invited on this podcast, and you're gonna keep showing up wasted.
Let's do the bet then.
No, I'm not trying to hear you talking like.
Hold on, real quick. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it'll be like 15 minutes or so. Love you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to check in. I had to check in with the sweetie real quick. All right, let's get back.
More dumb shit. Project Mate, stop it. Stop poking me. What the fuck is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
No, right
Get
now.
out of here.
No. Let's do it right now.
Stop putting your dirty ass.
No.
Now, I'm surprised that Ant didn't step up and say something. This is Ant over here all the way to the left. with the white sweater on. That nigga be falling asleep during the podcast all the time. I think the girl right there, she used to date Lush, which is the nigga in the red shirt with the red beanie. Munchie B is the one with the blue sweater on and the shades. He's blind. And Adam, y'all know who Adam is, but I just feel like Adam took it to the next level. I understand being frustrated and you just don't want nobody touching you, blah blah blah. But yeah, I think he could have handled this in a different way.
I watched a couple reactions to this from street dudes in LA, and from what I've gathered, those street dudes were apparently expecting Munchie B to get up and start punching his boss, even though he was blind, because the boss yelled at him on a podcast. Now, Munchie B responded back, and Munchie B would make it very clear that he believed that Adam kind of took the chance to yell and go crazy and create the content that made him look bad because he was drunk. He felt like if he wasn't drunk, Adam wouldn't have yelled at him. Adam wouldn't have went off. He felt like Adam wouldn't have been courageous or brave enough to raise his voice if Munchie B was not drunk.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February.
Maybe the whole thing would have happened. But if I wasn't as faded as I was, equilibrium all there,
Hi, baby.
Adam would have never got that animated. Ever. For sure.
Hey, mamas.
For sure. I ain't got nothing super against Adam. But you got me effed up though, bro. For one, you lied. I ain't never begged for no job at No Jumper ever in my life, and I ain't complained about nothing when that shit got canceled last year. That's for one. Dirty hands, bro. I got the most hygiene, the best hygiene at No Jumper, bro. You admit it. You don't even use a towel to bathe. You and Lush, bro. I think that's some white boy shit. I'm not clear. I'm not trying to offend the white people. But I guess you just let the water, and you do. That's not.
That drunk clip is probably a lot of you guys' first time seeing Munchie B on this channel. But Munchie B has a reputation for being really like that in LA. And I say really like that so I don't say nothing incriminating. But Munchie B is known for being a really serious dude that you don't really play with. And there's consequences for playing with him in the streets. Like, for example, back in, let's say, 2009 or that era when I was, like, reading about Munchie B on forums, and right? Every violent act that took place in South Central, every neighborhood 6-0 that got shot or got killed, they were blaming Munchie B for. Like, that's how dangerous and respected Munchie B is. So for Munchie B to get yelled at by Adam on the podcast, I think, like me particularly, I don't feel like Adam really like held something against Munchie B. I kind of felt like Adam feels like him and Munchie B is close enough to where they could yell, they could scream, and go right back to being cool again and go back to being friends again. But Adam and Munchie B, they're not day one homies. They don't know each other from childhood. You know, they're not friends per se. I don't think they're like really close friends who hang out, you know, and do Korean barbecue together. So Munchie B probably felt like we don't have that report to where I could watch that particular clip and watch what the internet has to say and watch my friends and family tell me, oh my God, this is embarrassing what happened, and then still come back on the podcast. Now, Munchie would highlight that he was not fired, that he actually quit after, I guess, some ultimatums that he had couldn't be met.
I wasn't fired. I gave him an ultimatum. I would have had that sit down that I wanted. I didn't wait. I requested it Wednesday, and I hit Josh and Adam Thursday. Hey, thanks for the opportunity, but that's my last Tuesday. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. And that was that.
One of the interesting things about this, Munchie B said that if his ultimatum was met, he would have been back on No Jumper, and that ultimatum was a sit down with Adam on Wednesday on camera. So this thing happened on Tuesday night. Munchie B wanted to sit down with Adam on Wednesday. I think what that sit down was going to be essentially Munchie B earning back his aura. Munchie B earning back his street credibility. I think Munchie B felt like, okay, this happened on Tuesday. If we do a sit down on Wednesday and I mark you out on camera too, then, you know, we're fair and we're even. So I felt like Munchie B probably want that sit down so he could also yell back at Adam while sober. He could also scream at Adam. He could also try to mark out Adam on camera on Wednesday. So hence, by the time the lazy reaction channels get an opportunity to make like their videos, lying on No Jumper, lying on Munchie B, lying on us as they always do, before they get their chance to even make their slop reactions, this new sit down with Munchie B and Adam would already be out, and Munchie B can say, "You see, when I'm sober, I marked him out, haha." But when that wasn't met, and the storm kind of got a chance to escalate, all right, and the wind carried the fire, Munchie just felt like, okay, things have gone too far. My reputation has just taken a hit. That's just too crazy to overcome. I can't really come back right now. And that's why I think Munchie B ultimately quit. Now, Munchie B will go off on a particular employee called Young and Hefe after he left No Jumper. And when he goes off on Young and Hefe, he claims that Young and Hefe is a hater. He always been a hater. And Young and Hefe made a reaction about this entire situation and how Young and Hefe painted him was not cool.
I text Adam, I said, hey, bro, I don't know what picture floating around, but it need to come down. He said, okay, I put it on my story the same night.
Okay, so I was just telling you that I felt like Ant should have said something when Adam was going off on Munchie like that. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they from two different hoods, but all these niggas work together. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's good content, but I feel like Adam was just going a little too hard. He said his nigga hands was dirty. He said, "Get your dead hands off of me." Now, I don't know if any of y'all, you know what I'm saying, are familiar with gang terms sometimes, but a lot of times when niggas be talking about dead, they be talking about red. You know what I'm saying? Because and Munchie's a big blood. So I wasn't sure if he took it that way or not, but Adam, man, he just be too comfortable sometimes, cuz.
For a couple hours. He said, but I told you, I said, I'm going to post this. You told me, go ahead, you should post it. Whatever I said when I was drunk, I don't remember that shit. But for Ant to go do some content on, like, you got to be long content, right? That's low hanging fruit. And on top of that, I could have been fired your ass up a long time ago.
The picture that Munchie B is talking about, which also, by the way, this entire situation, everything just happened at once. Everything just happened at once that just made it. So Adam posted a picture, I think he took of Munchie B on the last Tuesday show, where Munchie B is sagging and his pants is like half down and his drawers is like the pants is beneath the bottom of the draw. So the pants is beneath the bottom of the draw line. So Munchie B drawers is showing and then the pants is beneath the bottom of the drawers. So Adam took that picture, but again, how it works is there's a desk and a table that hides that image from the fans, so the fans can't see Munchie B draw showing in his pants beneath the draw line. But Adam takes a picture, and apparently Adam asked Munchie B while he was drunk if he could post it. Munchie B said yeah, and Adam posted it. So yeah, so like Munchie is already upset about that, and then he's seen one of his co-hosts in Hefe. He, I guess, spoke on it like briefly on his live stream, and Munchie B felt like Hefe did that just to embarrass him, and this was also a part of the reason why he kind of quit and left No Jumper. He just kind of feels like nobody at No Jumper has his back.
I'll be skipping. I'm like, damn, he just looking for anything, right? Now pause right there. A couple days ago, when I figured I'm like I'm cool off this No Jumper shit anyway, I told gang that name. I said the only reason why I want to turn around and jog back, like, all right, never mind.
President, don't call a lawyer. Use this free AI tool instead. That's how I walked away with $93,000 from what they called a minor crash. Okay.
It's because Young and Hefe, I believe he's a hater. And I believe he's a hater, and I think that'll satisfy him if I should. Because some niggas think they'll step up and be a star player, but they ain't got the star quality. They just don't have it. And I don't like giving niggas the satisfaction. But I'm like, tomorrow's over, money, I'm out of here. So, however, back to where I was at. Now, I could have been fired this dude up, but I'm like, I'm just keep it gangster with him. You know what I'm saying? Quote unquote. Like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I mean, he weighed whatever he weighed. He had this little bitty ass sweatsuit on. The chat calling it a bodysuit, a one piece. I don't know who pick out his clothes and who even sizes it. I'm like, damn, I could have been did some content about the one piece. Then they talking about the yo dude from Texas. About him getting his groceries paid. We come in and he kick off that conversation. I run across some content. Somebody slow him down in slow motion. He jack his leg up. I guess he trying to ask Adam how men be getting their ass. He said and chunk his leg up in the air, gesturing. I'm like, damn, I could have been content on that. Zesty as shit.
My dog says zesty as shit.
And then, okay, 607 up. He bounced about his chair, hop on his knees like he giving fellatio in front of this man. I could have been did content on that. Ignored that. But this fool, Adam, take a picture of my pants sagging, the side of my thigh showing. He's a freakazoid. That's it's not acceptable, but expected. The freakazoid posted it, and he go do some and go do content on some soft porn. Kind of fat horny nigga is you? I didn't even have to go. I only listened to 15 minutes of that hour. I don't know how you could talk about a nigga, somebody taking a picture of a nigga side of his ass cheek for an hour. I don't.
He just called him a fat horny nigga.
No, ain't my style. But whatever.
I'll be real. I'm disappointed that Munchie B and Young and Hefe are not seen eye to eye because they were boys. They were homies, bro. I think Munchie B really vouched and liked Ant being on. I think Ant has also vouched for Munchie and done things for Munchie B. And I just hate to see how, guess Munchie B issues with Adam, who's the boss, has led to now Munchie beefing with Ant, who's that employee. Right? Like, bro, we all got to do our content, man. Feel me? We all got to get our content off, right? Like, yo, if Ant Hefe was caught, God forbid, because Ant ain't like that, but if Ant was caught in a compromising position one of these days, okay, bro, I'm sure Munchie will cover it. I'll cover it. Bro, Ant, no, I'm covering it, bro. But Ant, no, I love him. I love you, Ant. You feel me, bro? You my guy. You my brother.
And see, this is where the thin line between love and hate resides, because it's crazy for you to be like, yeah, I love you, but if you do something out of pocket, I'm going to put it on the internet, and you're just gonna have to take that as it's just content. This is just a whole different era of like how people handle their situations or their beefs or their confrontations. Like, everybody just go straight to the internet now, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to just going ahead and making this shit pop. They'll be all right though.
But yo, the content, nobody's above the content. We got to get the content out, man. All right. So if it gets caught something or gets caught in man, I'm covering it, man. We got to. So yeah, man. Like maybe right now, Munchie B is just in a position where he just feels like everybody is against him. But I don't feel like this is something that Ant Hefe did, you know, like they're wrong, right, for talking about what's been going on. Now, Ant will respond back, and he will say that Munchie B is tripping for no reason. He has no reason to hate on Munchie, and he will say he didn't even talk about or cover what Munchie B is claiming he covered for too long. He only briefly spoke on it, according to Ant.
Photo, I do a live last night, right? And the live was basically like, Adam 22 take a...
That's Ant Hefe right there. Now, I believe Ant is a bit crip. I think he's from Hoover or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. He from Hoover. Munchie is he from Inglewood family? I believe he's from the fam over there in Inglewood or whatever. So the fact that they got Crips and Bloods working on the same network anyway, that's progression. But people are just so violent. It can always revert at any second. You know what I mean?
picture of Munchie boxers and thighs showing Spud Low acting at me. The live wasn't even about Munchie B. The live was about the weirdo Spud Low keep at me stuff about Munchie B. What does that have to do with me? So I guess whatever he ran down my timeline, or somebody must have told him, hey, Ant said this. So the dude said he only heard 15 seconds of it, and me saying that, hey, I don't care about no community guidelines or something. He don't even know why I'm saying what I'm saying. But to him, it was a red flag because his name's in it. He said he acted right out of it. He don't even listen to it. He's under the impression I'm talking about him in his whole life for an hour. I probably talked about him about 2 or 3 minutes, if that, and I wasn't even like talking about him. I was talking about like, why would this smoker at me something with Munchie B? You know what I'm saying? So this dude gets in his feelings, and I guess he decided to tell y'all he quit No Jumper. He was gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to give me the satisfaction because he believed that I'm a hater or was hating on him, or whatever the case may be. But we about to get into this content, man. You already know it's the halfway, the half effect. Keep it regular and stay the course, because it ain't even no hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just laugh at this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of shit that Adam once told somebody before, back energy. I'm going to tell you something, bro. What I see, what I'm starting to see, bro, is that you think that you're entitled to something. I'm not your woman. You can be entitled to women. You can't be entitled around other alpha males.
All right, Ant, get on them.
Obviously, everybody who running with you, they tagging along or they under your command and everything you say, bro. I'm another alpha male, man. So I don't bow my head. I don't act nice with other males, bro. I act firm and I act regular, bro. And since I've been knowing you, since we've been knowing each other, name an indication, name something that I did indifferent to make you feel like I'm hating on you. Because you social media dudes, like, it's crazy, like, with this hate stuff. Like, this is the first thing you dudes come out and say, hey, what have you done to me for me to hate you? What have you took for me to hate you? You don't have more than me, bro. What are you doing? Like, let's go here, bro. This is where we got to go, bro. What are you doing outside of No Jumper, Alex Alonzo check, bro? You don't have a lot of stuff popping, bro. Like, for me to hate on you, bro, and whatever you're getting paid for, if you doing, you know what I'm saying, the service for your community, bro. I don't care about no Jumper, bro. I've came to No Jumper, bro, to host with you, and because Adam asked me, bro.
Did you lose over $75,000 sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel?
Shit just got real.
We may be able to help you get significant compensation. Under consumer protection law.
Player, star player, and what? It's not no star player. That's what you don't understand. You in your mind thinking that you some type of goddamn creative player, star player, that you get up here in front of this camera and you act a donkey ass and you say all type of stuff, bro. I don't care about being no star player, bro. Most of the time, bro, I sit there, bro, and when I can talk or insert myself in, bro, I insert myself in, bro. You the person every episode, hey, even when you're not drunk, it's just less of hey, bro. I sit back and chill.
It's just less of hey.
You to speak, bro. I let y'all do y'all thing that y'all been doing before I've been there. So how am I hating on you? Where have I hated on you in that field anywhere? It's nothing to hate on you about, bro. You want to be the super podcaster, bro. I don't give a fuck about podcasting, bro. I come in there and do me, bro. If I don't follow me tomorrow, bro, that's that, bro. I'm not begging for shit. I ain't begging for nothing, bro. And I don't care. You the person that come in there and try to follow proper podcast etiquette, bro. Not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had one little mishap with you over Woody and Young Thug, and I asked you doing that situation, hey, bro, it's obviously you got your opinion, and I got my opinion. Let's just leave it there. Oh, no, fuck that. You the one want to be super tough guy, bro, in these rooms. And
at this point, I think Munchie B coming back is probably the best. Can you imagine the absolute cinema we're about to get if Munchie B comes back, and now Munchie B and Nhefe and Adam all got a podcast together every week? This will be literal cinema, man.
Hell yeah.
Munchie, you got to come back now, bro. You got to come back now, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? But do y'all believe that Munchie B has a point? If so, let me know. And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen. Right here.
All right. Well, at the end of the day, this is a bunch of grown men just having a disagreement when it really come down to it. And it probably could have got, settled in a more calm manner. But at this point, if Munchie B try to come back, it's not going to be a good look. You know what I'm saying? Well, it'll be good content because niggas going to be in that bitch trying to bump. Anyways, man, if you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you press that notification button so you know every time that I get on. And until next time, man, your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard, Unity. And we out.